Morning. I've just been thinking about my self-diagnosed narcissistic personality disorder and how I don't feel that much shame about it anymore, which is really good. And so because of that, I think it's important that I share, because everywhere I look, especially on internet forums, YouTube videos, and just conversations with people, it's such a demonized disorder, and rightfully so in many instances. But there's nothing to help people who are suffering with it. In fact, I think all of the information makes anyone suffering with narcissism worse. And that is not what we should be aiming for. Because if you break up with someone or manage to escape from a relationship with someone with narcissism, you don't want to make them worse so that someone else suffers the same fate. I would say we need to hand them empathy and love and understanding. So hopefully this video, and I'll keep posting, I really hope to, I hope I can just shed a little bit of light. And that's my little positive impact on this in this little world, maybe. Yeah, so I think a narcissistic mind develops when a child has their emotional advances rejected, and that's quite a sophisticated matter. It's not just a one-off event, or like maybe someone scoffing at your advances or not helping you when you're crying. It's like not feeling valued or loved or seen or heard, and that's a really tricky thing to even define, because it can manifest in so many ways. And I don't even want to give examples, because I think when I'm saying that, I hope it just draws up thoughts in your head of, yeah, I remember that from this relationship. Even with colleagues or bosses and stuff, you start to really retreat into yourself. And I think what comes from that is this self-hatred and anger, and it churns, it just manifests and continues for months, years, maybe even decades. And if it's unaddressed, it mutates, and meanwhile the body still needs to get love and affection in order to exist. And I think what happens, from what I understand, what I've read and my own experience, is that you start to build this false self, which is all about like it's just creating like this new reality where you can be someone who's respected and loved, adored. So you might see someone who's hyper successful or very good at achieving, or is peacocking or loving affection or attention, or has many like shallow friendships and is the life of the party at bars and clubs and stuff. But it's like deep down they're just longing for like love. And the other kicker is that there's this huge defensive side, so that this whole false self and inner wounded self kind of dichotomy is hidden from view, and it can't be seen until you want to see it. And the road through being able to see it is just pain. It's like going and reliving all of the unhealed pain, trauma, or relationships that broke down, pain you've given to other people, pain that's been given to you. And it's really hard. But I really have felt, because I've been on this, and I'll explain in a minute, this journey that I've been on over the last maybe 15 months, I've felt myself maturing emotionally. And it's almost like I've gone from a 3-year-old to a 5-year-old to a 7-year-old to 11, and like I'm feeling a lot more content on the inside, and not needing to go out and seek validation or to perform or to be someone I'm not. And I'm able to be, I hope, more authentic, and not needing to like lie. Perform is a really important word that I just keep coming back to. It's just felt like life's been a real performance up until very recently, and I've never had like genuine friendships. Well, oh wow, that's no. I think they are genuine, but they're just shallow and they're not like intimate or emotional. They're just. Well, it was never me. It was never me, and I'm only discovering who I am now, which is quite something. Yeah. Just feel like crying. um, sorry. Yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm performing. I think that's it. I think it's just letting in these emotions. You know? I think that's it. Yeah, and I felt them all, and some of them are horrible, like really disgusting. Like just walking around. When I was really getting into when when I was really exploring my inner self, I had to get the false one out of the way. So it meant removing all of the scaffolding, propping that up. So I'd stopped all my hobbies, all my activities, speaking to people, jobs, like everything, you name it. And then I was presented with me, just me, nothing to distract me, and it was like, oh wow, I fucking hate you. And I mean it. I was waking up some mornings just like storming around, screaming at the top of my head like, fuck you, man, I want to fucking kill you. Like, that was a lot. I'm not even saying that for pity, it's just, that's what it was. Sorry, mine's gone black. Yeah, it was just a lot. So anyway, I think what I'm trying to say is, like, if someone seems to have narcissism, it's not what it looks like. They're not acting deliberately, maliciously. It's not even conscious. I can honestly tell you that. I can honestly, with my whole heart. And it pains me when I watch all of these videos online just to see like the vitriol, especially some of these. You can see the hate in their eyes. It's horrible. You can see it. They're just spewing shit. They're just public, like, I don't know what they're doing, but they're not helping anyone. They're making things so much worse. It angers me. So I just like, someone with this condition is wounded. They've never felt like pure connected love, or maybe they have, but they just never saw it because they didn't have the tools. And I just want to. They need it. We all need it. So it's a lot. It's just, I don't know. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling now. My head's gone a bit fuzzy, but I think that's what I'm just trying to bear it all, like, really, and I'm trying to be authentic and even call myself out when I'm performing and being inauthentic. And it's such a messy process, but I think that's all we have. So, like, yeah, there should be no shame. There should be no shame whatsoever with who you are, as long as you're pure, or try to be. And that was before. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry. This is my head as well. It can go. I'm overthinking all the time. But anyway, I think it's important to share this, just to show what. just to show what's going on in our minds all the time, because I don't think we do. I'm not I'm not embarrassed, and I'm okay. I'm really okay. I'm just feeling it's a lot. Yeah. All right.